Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Old School with you here. I know it's been a bit, but we're back again. And I just had that desire in me that I thought it'd be a good time to get back into some Disney Infinity. I've had this idea in my mind that I've bounced around for a while watching some movie a while back and said that'd be an interesting scene to kind of recreate in Disney Infinity, and that's what we're going to do today. And more coming up right after this. So hang tight and we'll see you on the other side. Okay, welcome back, and we are in an empty toy box with Hulk. Hulk smash! Alright, let's see. Let me pop this over here. Eunice! Hello, how are you? It's been a long time. Good to see everybody popping on her. Look at that. I know, I miss you guys too. Alrighty then. Jackson Brown, the man, the myth, the legend. How are you? Alright, so I wish I could remember what the heck movie it was. Yeah, no idea. I've been watching so many bad movies lately. But had this whole earthquake scene, and the city was just like coming apart at the seams, and I was like, yeah, we could definitely do something like that, make a real catastrophe kind of situation going on here. So we'll go ahead and hide that one for now. This will go away in a minute. I'm going to start by just putting a track down. I'm good. Eunice, thank you for asking. And I hope everybody is staying healthy in these wild times that we're in right now. If you're in a different part of the world other than the United States, I would love to hear what's going on in your neck of the woods, because stuff's getting crazy around here. Alright, let's see. We're just going to put a simple figure 8, and I'd probably say about as wide as this terrain, and then we'll get rid of that terrain later. So keep it pretty simple. Where's my curves? Yeah, we can do that. That'll work. Oopsie. Forgot how much fun it is lining these things up. Now, I haven't done one of these in a little while, so this may end up being intriguing. We want it to go down low, don't we? Here we go. Going without the music because the copyright thing is just so annoying. I don't try to make money on these, so I'm not worried about the monetization, but when they do squash it so that people can't see it, that makes it a little more challenging. So, and we go this way. And then what do I want to do? Go back up and over? I think so. We'll figure it out here as we go. I was taking a look at the Professor Toy Box's stuff that he's been putting out lately. And he was doing some racetrack builds, and there was one in particular I really wanted to do, and I still might. I just haven't had a chance to. I think it was the Tron, if I'm not mistaken, because I've always been a big Tron fan, and really liked what he did with it. Okay, I know what I need to do here. This has to come out further. this one can come over and connect to this. So what you guys been up to, man? What have you been playing? What have you been watching? What's going on here? There it goes. And now this is at a lower level, right? Let me see. Yeah, let's try this instead. That's what I had in mind. Okay. Get a shorter one there. Eunice on vacation. How's that working out for you, man? Anything fun and exciting going on? What am I missing here? We'll just go this route. I know there's a way to do a figure eight. It's not that big a deal for this particular build. The actual part of the build that matters is going to be all the special effects and stuff that we're going to be coming up with, so I can work around whatever floor plan we end up with here. And that might be a little too long. Let's go. Come grab one of these. Connect it over here. And we want another short one here. And that'll be our street. That's fine. Like I said, I wasn't too worried about the streetway so much. That's just going to be there. So let's go ahead and drop in a terrain block. All right, Eunice. Always a pleasure, my friend. Not sure how long I'll be going, but it's not a hard build that we're going to be working on here, but it is going to be a little time consuming, so may not be an all-in-one day. Get rid of that, and then we'll put in the actual terrains that we're going to use, which I like the thin ones. I think mentally I feel like they take up less memory, and they probably don't in any way, but it's all good. This is what I'm looking for right there. Monstrous big ones like that. And how do I want to space these? I guess we'll go from here out. This way we have enough room to build. Line that up with the middle. We have to get rid of that block first. Okay. Actually, it's not the block, it's this. For now, let's call that home. I'm not sure if it'll stay that way or not. Get out of there. Okay, so as we finish this part, some of that's going to go away. Get and theme this. Land right, yeah. Ooh, that's not what we want. want to like it. I wish I could remember what movie this was I was watching. I have not seen his Jabba sail barge. Oh, I have to take a look at that. I definitely saw the Disneyland tutorials. I'm kind of in a very anti-Disney mode right now. Many of you probably know already from watching the channel, but I was working for them for a number of years, and then COVID came along, and they did all this, you know, you're on furlough, then they bring you back, now you're laid off, and some people are back, some people aren't. I don't care about that part. I've landed in a good place with a good job. I wouldn't go back if they asked me. That said, I know a lot of my friends recently got called back and left jobs that they were okay with. You know, they were happy there, but they got years into Disney, so by going back to work for them, they get all that time back, and I get it. And, I mean, it'd be intriguing to me, too, had they called me, and I think eventually they're still going to. But at this point, if you haven't heard the news, Disney is going to force its salaried leaders, which I was one of those. They can't do anything to the hourly working cast because they're in a union, but they're now currently working with the union, so they can do this. And basically, they're going to force the salaried leaders and the part-time employees to get the COVID vaccination whether they want it or not. Last time I checked, I thought I was in a free country and able to make decisions for myself as to what goes in my body. And not for anything, I'm not putting that stuff in my body. And the fact that they are forcing their people to do it, I think is atrocious. I really do. So, I hope I get that phone call saying, hey, we got a spot, would you like to come back? Just so I can tell them what I think of them. But I will never go back to that company after this. I normally never say never. I can say never this time. I might throw something under here. We'll see. Alright, so this is the beginning parts of it. Now I've got to do is figure out... I probably should just go ahead and theme it with... Let me see, I don't think this is it, but let me see. Yeah, actually that does work, kind of. It's got that cement feel to it, and that's what we're looking at. We're talking about a major city. And, man, I wish I could remember what the heck movie it was. You're right, Jackson. A lot are. And I normally don't talk about this kind of stuff on this channel, especially during these things, but it is what it is right now. It's a world we're living in. You're right, though. A lot of them are. And I'm just waiting to hear, like, where's the lawsuits coming in? You know, you have all these people that, you know, will tell you that when it comes to women deciding what to do with their bodies, and you can't tell a woman what to do. You can't. Well, where are they at? I don't hear them saying nothing because whether you're a female or a male, they're telling you what you're going to do. But anyway, I can always go back to my old job. They want me back there. It's just such a long drive. And I know they're not going to make me get the shot. So I've had a lot of people I've talked to are like, I just don't understand people don't want to get the shot. I was really, because I don't understand the ones that do, because it basically says that you would trust your government, and there's no reason I can imagine on Earth. For those of you that don't pay attention, you know, stuff going on in Australia right now is frightening. And that's what happens to a country when you don't have any way of protecting and defending yourself. Anyway, let's try and keep it lighter than that. I don't know why I'm going down this road. Man, I really wish I could remember what movie. We'll start there. And we'll leave some space. Maybe I'll put in... Where's the sidewalks? Is it this group? Like I said, it's been a little while, so now I gotta try to remember where everything was. Don't think it'd be there. Could be. Or maybe not. Paris had a... What does a huge protest look like in Paris, man? Those aren't the fightingest people in the world, history has shown. But I think that's what a lot of people are going to find out the hard way, is you're going to push people to that point where they have nothing left, and they're going to push back. But the fact that all of these governments around the world, well, maybe not all, but a lot of them, are basically dancing to the same drum, it tells me something's up. And usually nothing good in this situation. So whether they're withholding information or, I don't know. I know I don't trust my government. Never have, never will. Way too much history that has turned up to prove that they're not worthy of trust. At least when Trump was in office, he was about as transparent as anybody I've ever seen in my lifetime. And when it came to the COVID crap, he was out there every day for 2 hours a day with top experts answering questions for 2 hours at a time. Now, with this clown, they don't have time. Oh, we're not answering questions. It's in a memo. It's like, nah, man. You want me to take that thing? You better come to me with some answers to questions. Where the heck is the sidewalk at? City decorations? Damn, but that's what it is. Yep. That's what it is. And is there the red brick, but is there a gray one too? Might only be the red brick. I thought there was a gray one. Like I said, what's happening in Australia is the one that's really rattled my cage, because Australia is the one place that I've kind of wanted to go. Because they were always really chill and friendly people over there, and I've got a couple of, probably 2 or 3 different girls that used to work for me as part of our college program at Disney that are from Australia. They're there, and I know I've got people that I can connect with there that'll help me around, show me where I need to go, and that kind of stuff. And I really need to reach out to them, too, on Facebook and see how they're doing, because, man, that was just unnerving video. But again, that's a country where the citizens don't have anything to protect themselves with, so this is what happens. Alright, let's see how we want to space this out. The part that's going to really be interesting about this is after the fact. Let me just start down here. I guess you got to start somewhere, right? This route. So a lot of these terrain pieces that we put in are going to be gone in a little while. We're just going to use those more or less as placeholders. We'll put some wood blocks instead. And what's going to happen is we'll put things together where all of a sudden eruptions start and the blocks will start to fall underneath as if they collapse in, and the lava rocks will take their place. We'll have the smoke and special effects and the sound effects, and it'll just be one big natural disaster. Where are we at here? Pop up. We'll go a little further. Put a couple of these in here so we can go down these other sideways. too fast, you'll end up getting space in between them, so. We'll bounce a couple more in there. Alright, that's part one. I'm eventually gonna have to figure out what the heck movie this was that me and my girlfriend watched, because it's already driving me crazy. Matter of fact, let me shoot her a quick text. See if she can remember. If I can remember, I don't even know if it was on Netflix. If it was, then I could just look at my history and find out. But I'm not sure. I don't know what time it is in the UK. I'd like to see how Papa H is holding up. Go out this way. I see he got a special little acknowledgement there on Disney Infinite Tears channel for that monstrosity that he built. He makes stuff that I'm like, yeah, I don't have that patience in me. Same thing he did with that Star Tours thing, where the ship actually caught up and flew, and it was made out of all these blocks that were on 100 or 200 different path creators. Man, no. I'm sorry. I just don't have that in me. I would pull my hair out. Okay, so it's coming along. I'll probably just work on one half of this build for now, and some other point in time maybe I'll get around to finish the other half. But there was just something about watching this movie and watching how during this earthquake, how sections of the land just kind of fell in and the lava rose up through it. It was California, it was the West Coast, because it had something to do with the San Andreas Fault. And I'm almost wondering if it wasn't done intentionally for some reason. It wasn't a good enough movie that I can remember any of it, other than the fact that the special effects were okay. Alright, so that's kind of going to be that for now. And like I said, eventually I might do more with the middle and stuff like that, but just to get some pieces moving. Put a couple of those down there, and then we can switch it up a little. So what that'll give us the garage doors in the back. I do actually like these blocks a lot. I think they're pretty cool. I think on the inner track we'll kind of put the little bistro stuff. Or maybe not. Maybe on this part. How's that? Yeah, I like that better. Brownstone building. What else we got here? I know there's another, and it might be in another group set here. Matter of fact, I think I know where I'm going to find what I'm looking for. But since we're here, let's go through it. Nope. Not what I'm looking for, but we can use it back here. With those, I'm just kind of laying them down there for the moment. I know I'm going to build them up higher later. Once you put one level down there, you just grab one, you can start again. Oops. It's like the earthquake already hit. Go a little higher with that one. Oops. Hate when that happens. Pringle's broadside attack. I haven't seen his stuff lately. Again, I need to catch up. Switching jobs has definitely put me behind schedule with doing other stuff, so to speak. Oh, my girlfriend doesn't remember it either, so I can highly not recommend it. How's that? I don't think it was that. Oh, you know what? It might have been. There's that Mark Wahlberg thing that I think is a Netflix. Day After Tomorrow or whatever, the War Day, I don't know, something like that. But it might have been that. Probably was. In which case, I take it back. I actually thought I liked that a little bit. I was gonna say, that's not going to fit, is it? No. Can we get away with something else? Let's see. It's no bueno. Alright, well. We'll just go with what we got there for now, then. The Tomorrow War. I think that might have been it. Could be. Can't really think of anything else that we watched that had the natural disaster effect going on. So a couple of different things that I want to do with this. I mean, this is definitely not going to be a one-day build. The entire earthquake, I mean, we're going to have the camera shake, the whole 9 yards. So it's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be a lot of cuts. We're going to do a lot of jump cuts on this one. This is what I would refer to as a special effects toy box. It'll serve no other purpose. Let me see if I go to here. Yeah, that's not going to happen either, is it? Nope. Yeah, it's not going to play nice at all. Might be able to get away with a collision box or something. I'm not sure, though. Cameron, how's it going? Yeah, me too, buddy. I got shelves. All of them are here. Literally, all of them are here. And I look at them while I'm playing other games, and I think to myself, oh, man, they want to play. So today they won. For the first time in a long time, we're back here messing with it. I do like the game, I gotta tell you, as much as the company is really just not on my list of things that I care about. The game's super cool. Well, that's the other thing I was looking for is... Let's see, it's not group 1, it's not group 2. Could be 6. Would have to be, because after 6 we get into Crazy Land. Oh, this is all castles and stuff here, I think. Yeah, if it's not the Tomorrow War, I have no idea what it could be. Maybe it's this. No. Over here, sports store, racetrack. No, that's it. Alright, I thought there were some other buildings similar to the bistro that were different, like a delicatessen or something like that. But, or maybe I'm just looking in the wrong place. That's a perfect fit. I like that too. Let's see. Yeah, instead of that, let's do this. Let's bring these guys forward. Alright, let's see what this does. See how we're looking early on here. Almost wonder if I want to get rid of the sidewalks. It kind of clashes with this what's supposed to be a cement look, but for the moment I'll leave it there and we'll figure it out as time goes by. He's got a pretty high jump there, doesn't he? What we need is a vehicle. Gotta remember. Alright. That gives us a general feel for it so far anyway. We still gotta put stuff on the backside here and all that good stuff, but so as I said, we're gonna put a bunch of special effects in here, and some of these terrain blocks are gonna go away in place of something that we can put on a path creator, as in wood blocks that I can make look the same, or at least very close to the same. And then the wood blocks will start to fall downward and reveal the lava that will be just like a half step below. And then we'll have that lava that explodes and stuff like that. Put it on a timer. And again, the camera cutscenes will be all around the city, and we'll see different things happening. We can have parts of buildings falling off and rubble effects and all that cool stuff. It's going to be a super special effects build at the end of the day. That's what we're shooting for. All right. Well, that's where we're at for right now, and I think I'm going to leave it there for right now because I got some other stuff I do have to get done. But this is going to be a good one. It's going to be entertaining to build. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it as well. And if there's anything that I can help you guys with Disney Infinity related, feel free to leave comments below. And I will answer your questions as soon as I can. In the meantime, I say thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you back here once again when we are under construction. Take care, everybody. Stay safe.